I've never thought about what it's like to fly. If I had to explain what being a pilot is like, it's like moments of pure boredom with like these micro bits of pure terror. You could be flying from here to the middle of nowhere and it could be calm and smooth and everything, and then you have an engine issue or your temperature gauge heats up or something like, and then like stress gets real. But other than that, it's this peace, and like as a pilot, you take off and sort of things stay behind and you have to be so focused on the current task. There's no room for anything else. When I was born, my dad had an airplane and my mom had a pilot's license. So before I even knew what was going on, I was in an airplane. I don't know, like weekends we used to spend with my dad at the hangar cleaning his airplane and all kinds of things like that. So growing up was like aviation's been there since the beginning, or it was there before me kind of. My dad built an airplane in the lounge, so like he imported a kit from America, and we broke the lounge in our house became the workshop, and this truck delivered these crates there, and that was the family thing, is we built an airplane in the lounge. Eventually they had to break the wall out to get the airplane out, and that was part of the whole idea, is to redo the lounge.
The first time I flew, I actually can't remember it because I was very young. I actually sat in this exact airplane when I was probably about 3-4 years old. I've done go-karts, motocross bikes, enduro bikes, adventure bikes, which I still do because it's chilled, and I've basically done every hobby that there is except for skydiving that I haven't done. And flying is just, it's one of those things that I basically live for and that I'll keep on doing. What really made me consider one of these planes and get my license, and also gave me the thrill to get it done, is Gareth took me up for a flight in his bush baby, and I think he just put a 912 in it or something. He just upgraded it, and I went for a flip with him, and I was instantly hooked. So from there it was all downhill, and I threw my bikes and the rest of my life away, and it was just airplanes, airplanes, airplanes. Difficult to describe because it's very, very difficult, but basically to sum it up, there's a saying that says once you've seen the world from above, you'll always keep on looking up. When you get into the air and you start flying, then everything just fades away and you enjoy. Like I can leave work and then go to the hangar and start flying. And like as soon as I start the engine, I get in the plane and I start flying, then that all just fades away and you just have fun.
Definitely a stress reliever for me. And it sounds weird because flying can be stressful in itself as well. We've had some epic moments flying over the mountains where the weather's dead pristine, and we off on an adventure to the Eastern Cape, which is an 8-hour flight, and it's just awesome. And you go through so many emotions through a trip, flying there, flying back. By the time you get home, you've built this really cool bond with your friends. There's random things like that, and that's what aviation brings, and it's all these like mini missions within a mission.
It's very rewarding. You get the flying aspect, and then you get the technical aspect, the community. There's so many different, and the community in general is very safe, and it's a safety environment. So whereas biking, there's people who like to drink and then they do this, and it's like a very laid-back type of hobby, where flying is a learning environment. You meet people that you can learn something from, and you can sit and talk to them, and you know,
I think, so I'm an introvert, 100%, I'm an introvert. And it's almost, it gives you a sense of accomplishment and I can actually do things in life. Whereas I was very self-conscious my whole life, and I think something changed when I started flying and got into aviation. And I think there's a sense of overcoming when you've been in a small plane and learned to fly. Because not everyone's been in a small plane, right? And yes, small planes are sketch, or there's this stigma around small planes. When you get in that small plane, that's real aviation. So taking someone flying for their first time is really special, and showing them that they can potentially become a pilot at some point, which is really cool. Something I'm really looking forward to is flying with my little one. Like when he's at an age where I can take him flying and camping, I think that's something that I'm really looking forward to. You're not a bird, like you can't compare that. It's something different, but being in the sky there's peace in it.